evening news bulletin with me, Clarissa Camelo. Let's take a look at the top stories for today. As the crime cases are on rise, especially on the foreigners and tourists, we at HCN spoke to one of the foreign social activists, Sana Cutter, over this issue. Sana has voiced up and fought against several crimes against tourists in Goa.
The recent crimes in Goa, all these rapes, murders and kidnappings that have been targeting local population, where before it used to be tourist. Because of the lack of tourism this year and last year, it has been targeting locals. And quite rightly so, the Goan citizens have raised up their voice, demanding justice and proper police investigation. But when the victim and the target has been a tourist, no one has raised their voice, only the families of the victims. And that is a big mistake, because with every death, every rape, every unsolved tourist death is highlighted on the worldwide media. And it gives Goa, it portrays Goa as a lawless society where justice does not exist.
As the rain lashes out in many parts of the state, the people are concerned over the conditions of roads filled with potholes and under construction lanes that are continuously acting like a guardian act for the local residents. Today, in the story, we will show you the pathetic conditions of the bed roads in Karansalam. Our student journalist Ashish Yadav will show you the road conditions and what the locals have to say. More than tar, there are potholes.
We are facing this, it's not only yearly, we can say every day. And I go here to buy bread and all this. I walk this side and I can see, even some people are suffering, while traffic is going this side.
So what do you think about the condition of roads which are prone to accidents? I can actually see that there must be like at least 1 or 2 accidents happening over here daily because of the condition of the road.
Yes, every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
So as a citizen, do you feel safe while actually walking over there?
No, we are not safe here.
Right. So
they just cover it with the mud and leave the job.
And the mud comes out in the heavy rains, and the roads are again patched up with lots of water.
Nothing, and it's very, very, very in bad shape. I think about the last week they have done something here.
Okay.
They just put the cement here, and you see now it's not even 1 week, and see the condition here.
And we are suffering because of this bad road for last more than 4 years. And every time if any complaint is made regarding bad roads, what they do is they just put concrete and sort of it's like a makeup, okay, because it makes the condition worse, because you are putting concrete on top of a tar road, and it leads to uneven road, and the condition becomes worse after a few days.
So as a citizen, do you feel unsafe while traveling on road?
Yes, of course. You can see how when the vehicles are coming, you can see they are moving, shaking, and it's affecting all the vehicles also. We are spending a lot of money on maintenance of vehicles due to these bad roads. Okay, and they are just making promises of giving good roads and good facilities, but you can see for yourselves what is the condition of this road. This they have done a sewage line on this road, and the sewage line work is continuing now for more than 4 years.
With the ongoing heavy showers, a huge tree came down and collapsed on the vehicles parked near the Vasco market. Few bikes and cars were damaged. Luckily, no casualties were reported.
पार्किंग करून गेलं सर. अचानक तशी आवाज दिली, झाड पडल्यापासून गाडीचे पुरे हाल बेहाल झाले. आता मनाक म्हणजे सर
गाडी टोटल डॅमेज झाली आहे.
टोटली सर पोय अंगात सर गाडी पहिली नंबर सर 9489 संपूर्ण रीतीने चेपून गेला. काय सुरू ना आता
11:57 कॉल येले आणि इन पदाचं झाड पडलेलं असं गाडी बिडी सगळे भीतर असलेले आणि पब्लिक बी इलेक्ट्रिक वायर बी ऑन असलेले सगळे. इलेक्ट्रिक वायर त्यांचा स्टॉप इलेक्ट्रिसिटी स्टॉप येल्यापर्यंत त्यांनी बंद केलं, स्विच ऑफ केलं. मागीर आमचे काम स्टार्ट केले. त्याच्या पयलीं सगळे गाडयो भितर असले, 6-7 गाडयो भितर असले. थोडे डॅमेज आहा कळ्ळें. आतां आमचें काम चालू आसा.
आसा म्हणजे अजून एक किमान 15 झाडां इमिडिएटली ट्रीम करपाची गरज आसा. 15 झाडांची ट्रीम केली न्ही मागीर खंय तरी मातशें तरी सेफ दिसतलें. सो म्हाका हातूंतल्यान रिक्वेस्ट करपाची आसा की आतां तरी पॉलिटिक्स नाका, आतां तरी इमिडिएटली आमकां ट्री कटर दिवन आमी बाकीची ताणीं सांगलां तशें प्रायवेट क्रेन घालून ती झाडां सगळीं आसा ती ट्रीम करून घेवन लोकां खातीर एक मातसो सुरक्षितेचो माहोल रेडी करपाक जाय.
This is a story of Joyvant Aruntekar from Pernim. Joyvant is a handicapped man who has a small puncture and tire repair shop in Pernim. Joyvant lost his leg in an accident, but this didn't stop his daily routine. With an artificial leg, Joyvant continues to feed himself and his family. Watch this special story.
ओके आणि हे पायाचे किती जाल्ले?
पायान जाल्लो एक्सिडेंट जाल्लो तेका ते रॉड बसयल्लो भितर पटकी येता
हां
ते तेन्ना दोन ऑपरेशन केल्ली रे पण ते रॉड येयना म्हणून डॉक्टरांनी सांगलो तो.
ओके
परत मी गेले विचारपाक ते म्हणाले येवचो ना म्हणाले. परत आनी दोन एका भावाक घेवन गेले आनी परत दाखयलो तो हें दाखयलो एक्सरे पळयले आनी रावलो आतां येवपाक इम्पॉसिबल म्हणालो. मग आम्ही थंय येयले हॉस्पिटलांतल्यान येयले आनी प्रायवेट हॉस्पिटलान कॉन्टॅक्ट केले आनी विचारले हे काडपाक कितले काय खर्च ते म्हणाले 1.5 लाख रुपये जाय आनी 15 तूं एडमीट रावतलो म्हणाले. 1.5 लाख तितले आमचे ते पयशे ना.
ओके पूण ते रॉड घालतून कितले वर्सांनी गेल्लो तूं?
हय रॉड घालतून त्या वर्सान गेल्लो मी.
आता कितें करचें पडलें तेका रॉडाक लागून तुजो पांय कट करचो पडलो?
रॉडाक लागून म्हणजे इन्फेक्शन जालें म्हाका ते प्लेट येना जाली ते मास्क कातरूचे पडले.
ओके आता केन्ना कातरलो पांय?
हो पांय कातरलो 3 डिसेंबराक कातरलो
गेल्या वर्सा 19
ओके 6 म्हयने रावले हॉस्पिटलांत रावले मी.
ओके
ऑगस्ट 31 ऑगस्ट ते 31 डिसेंबर.
आणि आता तू पंक्चर अशें ह्याच पांयाचे आदारान काडटा?
हय मी काडटा मागीर ते हेल्थ बरें बाकी म्हाजें बरें.
कसले कसले गाडयांचे पंक्चर काडटा तूं?
2 व्हिलर सगळेच काडटा 2 व्हिलर बायक सगळे दिले. 4 व्हिलर हे मारुती बिलती ओमनी सध्या ते मारुती छोटा ती रिक्षा पर्यंत काडटा. त्या ट्रकाचे टायर तिथे सोडून दिले ते उखलून आहे ते म्हाका आयडिया रे आनी हेल्प आले करतात ते सुद्धा हेल्प करता. आतां हेल्प कोण आयकना भुरग्यांना माझ्याकडे घण जाणा सगळा जग सुद्धा.
Everyone knew that there is wealth out of garbage, but it is actually true as one can get paid for their garbage they give out. Today, in the story, we will show you how one can make money out of the garbage. All you have to do is drop off your garbage in Miramar and then you will be paid as per the rate. Watch the story.
So we have a tie-up with CCP. So we have introduced purchase model where we have listed 10 different items which is mostly used in household. So anyone can come from. Our aim is like if you are cleaning your house, if you can get something at least 5 rupees, 10 rupees a day, it will be beneficial. And what is beneficial for earth is it's not going to landfill. It's coming, it's creating economy, it's making the environment clean. So this is our main agenda for that.
Okay, so how much have you collected so far?
So we have started this from 3 days back. So right now we have collected almost 300-400 kgs of whole waste.
So what do you do over here?
So we segregate the waste and we send it to different recyclers.
Okay. So there's a good response?
Yeah, response is very good. We need people to come here,
Okay. So which are the other places you are going to put this center?
So we have started with this set in Simply, and our second set is in Donapola. Okay. And we are planning to spread this. Yes.
Okay. So you think garbage is a big problem in Goa?
Apart from different states, I have seen Goan people are very good. They are actually segregating into dry and wet waste. And if we talk about Panjim, then the people of Panjim is very, well known for the waste. We are doing 16 waste segregation in apartments and all. And yeah, we just need a little push. Then this Panji and Goa will be the best in the world. It can be an example.
So we have a lot of waste of papers and bottles, and there are so many things as a waste we produce, but there is no way to dump them because door to door collectors don't take those things, and then they started piling up in the office and all. So we got to know it from internet somewhere, recycling, by searching someone who takes the bottles and all, and then we found this place and we came here from Beti to give this all.
How beneficial will be this?
Actually, if really these things are going for recycling, it is a really good beneficiary thing that rather than going to dump yard and getting it a very big pile, these things will be reutilized and at least something will be taken out of from the waste. So yeah, actually this is a beneficiary and this should be in each and every
Other
day.
places also they must set up?
Yeah, obviously, definitely.
The IMD has issued a warning and alert as Goa will witness very heavy to heavy rainfall during the next 2 days. The rainfall will intensify after 24 hours, says the IMD. The IMD has also warned the fishermen not to venture into the sea during this time. Watch the IMD highlight.
अभी आज के दिन 4 सितंबर के दिन को हम देखा जाए तो एक्चुअल रेनफॉल is having a shortfall of only 1% from the normal rainfall seasonal total, and this value is expected to improve in the coming days because the rainfall activity is going to increase in the coming 7 to 10 days. So we are expecting that the deficit will be no more in the coming days and monsoon will be keeping up with its normal values. और आज के दिन का अगर सिग्निफिकेंट वेदर सिस्टम्स के बारे में बोला जाए तो एक सर्कुलेशन है बे ऑफ बंगाल में, और उसी सर्कुलेशन के कारण विद इन 48 आवर्स एक लो प्रेशर एरिया बे ऑफ बंगाल के ऊपर डेवलप होने के चांसेस हैं. एंड ये बे ऑफ बंगाल में जब लो प्रेशर डेवलप होगा तो उसके साथ गोवा और कोंकण में भी रेनफॉल इंक्रीज होने के चांसेस हैं. एंड वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग very heavy rainfall, that is rainfall exceeding 11.5 centimeters. That category of rainfall is called very heavy rainfall, and very heavy rainfall is very likely on 5th, 6th and 7th September at one or two places over North Goa and South Goa districts. And the heavy rainfall, that is rainfall exceeding 6 centimeters, that is very likely to continue over Goa for around 7 to 10 days from 4th September onwards, even though the spatial distribution may vary. So the rainfall activity is going to get picked up from tomorrow onwards. Very heavy rainfall is expected from 5th, and if the rainfall activity continues, the impacts will be there from around 6th and 7th of September. तो अगर रेनफॉल एक्टिविटी कंटिन्यू रहेगा तो देर आर पॉसिबिलिटीज़ कि एरियाज विच आर वल्नरेबल फॉर लैंडस्लाइड और flooding, localized flooding may get affected. So people living in such areas, please be watchful in case of continuous rainfall. Areas which are vulnerable for landslide and flooding, localized flooding, water inundation may get affected from around 6th onwards. तो हम देख सकते हैं जैसे ही रेनफॉल एक्टिविटी पिकअप होगा, वेरी हैवी रेनफॉल हम एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं फ्रॉम 5th सितंबर से, और 6th और 7th सितंबर को भी हम वेरी हैवी रेनफॉल एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं, और ऑरेंज कलर वार्निंग दिया गया है उन दोनों दिनों के लिए. उसके बाद वेरी हैवी रेनफॉल का प्रोबेबिलिटी कम है आज के हिसाब से, लेकिन प्लीज़ बी रेगुलरली अपडेटेड विद IMD's weather warnings in coming days.
The Goa police has swung into action but has thrown the ball in the Goa Medical College Dean's Court. A committee is headed by Dr. Wiseman Pinto, Professor HOD of Pathology Department cum Dean Faculty of Goa University, Dr. Guru Prasad Peddekar, Professor HOD OBG Department, and Dr. A.V. Fernandez, a Professor of Forensic Medicine, GMC. This committee was formed after Kalangut PI Nolasco Raposo wrote to GMC Dean to form a medical board committee and review the post-mortem and investigation report. On Friday, Kalangut PI Nolasco Raposo wrote to GMC Dean requesting to constitute a medical board to review the said case. As per the complaint has pointed out, the mentioned body blood clots, typically of drowning, had formed on the back in the spine's position, whereas in typical drowning, such clots are found on front of the chest. Her father and he further requested to give their say on the claims made by Siddhi Naik's father in the post-mortem report. GMC Dean forms medical board to review Siddhi Naik case. Committee is headed by Dr. Wiseman Pinto, Professor HCN of Pathology Department cum Dean Faculty of Goa University. Dr. Guru Prasad Pednekar, Professor HOD OBG Department, and Dr. A.V. Fernandez, Professor Forensic Medicine, GMC. The committee was formed after Kalangut PI Nolasco Raposo wrote to GMC Dean to form a medical board committee and review the post-mortem and investigation report. Thursday, Siddhi Naik's father, that is Siddesh Naik, lodged a murder complaint at the Kalangut police station. Well, on Friday, Kalangut PI Nolasco Raposo wrote to the GMC Dean requesting to constitute a medical board to review the said case. As the complaint has pointed out that the mentioned blood clots, as per the PM lividity, typically of drowning, had formed on the back in the spinal position, whereas in a typical drowning case, such clots are found in front near the chest. Here are the highlights. New twist to Siddhi Naik's death case. After father lodged a murder complaint, now Kalangut PI writes to the GMC Dean to constitute a medical board to review Siddhi Naik's death case. The complaint points out the viral photo. The dead body is seen in the face down. And in the post-mortem, it is mentioned on page number 2 that PM lividity was on the present back aspects of the body. That means the dead body has remained in a face-up or supine position for quite some time, and later on it was changed to the face down and prone position, which was in a viral photo. This also means that the dead body remained in the face-up position for a few hours of the death, and later on it was changed to a new position in the viral photo. Now this is suspicious.
Hello and welcome to HCN Evening News Bulletin with me, Clinton D'Souza, and here are the top stories. If Goans were supposed to get some relief from the decision that free water would be supplied, but that relief turned into a pain as soon as they came to know that the price of the LPG gas cylinders was hiked twice in a quick succession, that too before the Ganesh festival. Now we all know that the festival is celebrated widely across the state, and there is a lot of cooking that happens at home. So the increase of the price of the gas cylinders has been a double pain for the people of Goa. Naturally, people across Goa are extremely upset, and the decision to give free water have been completely washed with the price hike.
LPG cylinder price is hiked once again. One LPG cylinder will cost you about 898 rupees. This is the second time that the LPG gas rate has been increased.
जो प्राइस हाईक झाला तो गॅस सिलिंडराचे ऑलमोस्ट आता 900 रुपीज टच झालो गॅस सिलिंडर. आता नेक्स्ट मंथ आता ह्याच म्हयन्यात आता चवथ आसतली, लोकांचे फेस्टिवल चालू आहा आनी ह्या जे हाईक जातले ते लोकांचे बजेट सारकें बजेट सगळ्यांचे हालून उडयतले. ते ऑलरेडी पॅन्डेमिका लागून जायते लोकांची कामां गेल्ली आहा, थोड्यांक जॉब आहा ते तेंचे हाफ सॅलरी जाल्ली आहा आनी ती प्रायस हाईक म्हणल्यार तेंकां आनी तेंच्या गाळ्यार आनी मीठ लावपाचें काम करता. हांव मागता गव्हर्मेंटाक एक्चुअली फेस्टिवल सिजनान कितें जो प्रायस हायक जालो तो स्टॉप करूंक जालो, कंट्रोलान हाडूंक जाय आसलें. त्या प्रायस गॅसी बरोबर दुसरेय सगळे वस्तू वाडटले, आतां पेट्रोलियमूय वाडटले, पेट्रोल बी. सो ऑटोमॅटीक ह्या फेस्टिवल सिजनान लोकांक जो सेलिब्रेट करूंक जाले फेस्टिवल बरे उमेदीन ती तांकां दुकान सेलिब्रेट करची पडटली, कित्याक प्रायस हायक तेंच्या पॉकेटाक पिंच करतले. बारीक मनशाची चिंता हांव फक्त बिजनस लॉबीचो चिंता हो गव्हर्मेंट कॉर्पोरेट गव्हर्मेंट जावन आहा. गव्हर्मेंट बारीक मनशाक लागून पॉलिसी डिसिजन घेयना, फक्त जे कॉर्पोरेटर आहा बरे व्हडले व्हडले तांकां लागून ते ओवरनायट पॉलिसी घेता.
गृह आधार पयशे येवंक ना म्हणटा, कोण म्हणटा हे सोशल वेलफेअराचे पयशे येवंक ना, कोणाचे 4 म्हयन्याचे पयशे येना, मागीर 1 म्हयन्याचे येता. नाव हूज गोइंग टू कीप अ चेक ऑन ऑल दीस? on the contrary, government कित कोत्ता cylinder चोडयला, petrol चोडयला. How are we the ladies in the house तेमचे कितले त्रास जाता, तेंचे गोवांक जॉब ना. हो तेंचे घोव तेंचे आसा ते आतां बारीक बारीक कितें आपल्याचें काम करता आनी आपल्याचें डेली रुटीन घर चलयता. तितूंक तुमी सिलिंडर चोडयता, तुमी उदक फ्री दिता. हू वॉन्ट्स वॉटर फ्री? उदक आमकां मेवता, उदकाचेर तुमी ते बील तुमी चोडयला, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बील तुमी चोडयला. आतां सिलिंडर चोडयला आनी कितें वॉट इज लेफ्ट आनी उरलां कितें तुमचें? काबार केलां तुमी सगळें. मातशें वॉट आय एम सेयिंग, गव्हर्मेंटाक मातशें पूत चिंतप ना. बायलांचे आमचे घरांत कशें चलता तेन्ना युअर काम ऑन द ग्राउंड एन युअल सी. तुमी थिंगा बसता सगळें हें तें चोडून तुमी काबार करता. तुमी येया पळया कितें जाता तें. लोकांच्या घरांत कसले त्रास काडटा ते. आतां ते सगळे रावंड मारता, सगळे विलेजींनी भोंवता ते आतां हिंगा थिंगा रावंड घेता. आनी आय रियली डोंट नो हाव द लेडीज ऑफ बीजेपी आर सपोर्टिंग देम when the situation is so bad. It is really bad. आतां सगळें चोडलां and now the cylinder rate कितें 1000 जालो. मागीर म्हटल्यार तुमी बायलांक पयशे दिता 1000 म्हयन्याक 3000 आनी सिलिंडराचो रेट जाला 1000. हाव आर वी टू कॅरी ऑन लायक दीस? जायना. दीस इज व्हेरी बॅड. आनी गव्हर्मेंटाक आमी सांगून थोकले. आय डोंट नो वाय दे डोंट रियलायज द सिट्युएशन. हांव कितें म्हणटा, तुमी घरांत येया, लोकांच्या घरांत भोंवन पळया. तुमी रस्त्यांनी भोंवता, रॅली काडटा, सगळे करता. घरांनी येवन पळया कसले त्रास काडटा ते. देर आर नो जॉब्स, नो एम्प्लॉयमेंट. यूथ इज अनएम्प्लॉयड. एड्युकेटेड यूथ आसा ते घरा आसा ते तुमी करा न्हू. वॉट इज दिस यू आर डुईंग? सो गव्हर्मेंटाक आमचे लास्ट हें आतां काबार. इनफ इज इनफ. नाव वी हॅव टू शो वॉट इट इज.
आनी हो सरकार जो म्हणटा पळय आमी गोंयकार आमी हिंदू धर्माक हें करता, हिंदूंचे हें करता, हो हिंदू धर्माचो सरकार न्हू. कित्याक चवथ तेकलेली आसा. आनी जे पॅन्डेमीक जाल्ले आहा हितून पयलींच लोकांक त्रास जाल्लो. ह्या पयलींच लोकांक कठीण परिस्थितीन लोक की बाबा चिंतपाक की ही चवथ कशी करपाची. कित्याक चवथीक सगळ्यांक आमकां खबर आहा की कितलो खर्च येता आनी कशे त्रास जाता आमकां घडोवन हाडपाक ते पयशांची गरज लागता. कित्याक आतां प्रत्येक गोश्टी बाजारांत वयतले प्रत्येक गोश्ट वाडलेली आहा. आनी ह्या टायमाचेर जेन्ना चवथ सामकी तेकलेली आहा हेंच्यांनी आमच्या हिंदू धर्माचेर म्हणूंक सोदता अत्याचार केल्लो आहा बीजेपी सरकारान. आमच्या बीजेपी सरकारान हिंदू धर्माचेर अत्याचार केल्लो आसा सिलिंडर वाडोवन. आतां आमी पळयता की खुबशीं हॉटेलां आहा. बारीकांचो बारीक मनीस गाडो चलयता, सामको सामान्याचो सामान्य मनीस. तेका गरज पडटा सिलिंडराची. बाबा कितें रांदपाक, बारीकान बारीक कितें करपाक, बारीकान बारीक धंदो करपाक तो 2 पयशे जोडटा. ऑलरेडी तो लॉसान गेल्लो आसा. 2 लॉकडावन जाल्ले आसा आनी हो सेकंड लॉकडावन जाल्यार सामको थर्ड क्लास. ह्या लॉकडावनान हो लॉकडावन फक्त सामान्य मनशा खातीर. बीच लायनीक कोण पार्ट्यो चलयता तेज्या खातीर न्हू. हो प्रोटोकॉल जो कितें लागलेले आहा लॉकडावन कसली कर्फ्यू पळय तो बाबा सरकाराकूच खबर.
As you all know, our CM have announced that there will be a free water supply to the Goans. He introduced a scheme known as Save Water to get free water, under which households will get free water consumption up to 16,000 liters. One side we see that the LPG prices are increasing, so I think if we are doing good, it should be from both the sides. There should be a proper balance. Citizens of Goa should feel that okay, something is happening good from all the sides. It's not that one side we are providing them easily and one side it is difficult to get the basic necessity.
And now we end this bulletin with the cartoon of the day image. Well, that's all we have in today's news bulletin. For more news and updates, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel at HCN Goa. Stay alerted by following us on Twitter and Facebook at Oheraldo. Until then, goodbye and take care.